Hello YouTube. Alright, we're back with another episode of Scrub-a-Dub where the scrub tries to clean up his game just a little bit. No changes to the team yet. Like I said, I think I want to play with it a little bit more before I start doing anything or make a new team. But I'm expecting to have a brand new team later this week. Let's jump right into the battle. We're at 1586. Music 6 because I don't know why. We have Choco from Nagano, Japan, 1660. Alright, this will be huge if we can get this win. Alright, we got Kang, Thunderous, Landorus, Heatran, Cresselia, and Gengar. Alright, so probably Kang, might be Gengar as the Mega, might be the weird Mega Gengar Kang fake out type of deal. I'm not gonna say Trick Room, even though it's possible, but I don't think so. I think they're just going for a bulky setup here. Alright, so looking at my team, I'm gonna guess they're gonna lead either Gengar Kangaskhan or Cresselia Heatran. So I'm gonna lead Aegislash, say Aegislash, Swampert, yeah, we'll try that. Salamence and Sylveon. I'm kind of iffy about leading the Aegislash. If they do go for the Heatran up front, just have to play around it. So let's see, Kangaskhan, Gengar, let's see it. Nope. Went with Cresselia, Landorus. Okay. Well, we're just going to Shadow Ball into Cresselia. And Ice Beam into Landorus? That seems really obvious, though. Probably going to get a U-turn. Into what? Maybe wouldn't bring in Heatran. Maybe Gengar. I'm going to go for the Scald into that slot. Scald will do pretty good damage no matter what. Might see a Thunder Wave come out on, or an Icy Wind maybe. Okay, so went for the Kangaskhan. Yep, and there's the U-turn. Shadow Ball is going to do a whole lot of nothing. I should have seen that switch coming. But did predict the Heatran coming in. Scald should do pretty good damage here. If only I'd gone for the Sacred Sword, expecting that switch, this turn would have been amazing. So I'm expecting a fake out onto Swampert, but I'm going to wide guard with Swampert, expecting a heat wave from Heatran. To stop that heat wave, I'm going to wide guard with Swampert and Sacred Sword the Kangaskhan. Since I've been intimidated, though, it's not going to do very much. But we'll see what happens. So he's obviously not going to fake out Aegislash here. Really, fake out happened before wide guard. That is not good at all. I thought wide guard would go first, and I was wrong. Yep, I was very wrong. That is quite unfortunate. I thought wide guard was a higher tier, was a higher priority. It apparently is not. I was wrong. That was a very large mistake on my part then. Okay, so Salamence is going to come in. I was afraid of that. We're just going to Hyper Voice and Scald again. Might see the switch into Cresselia out of Heatran. If it's Landorus, we're still alright. Alright, Scald still does pretty decent against Heatran, or against Landorus. Probably going into Swampert, yep. Ooh! Clutch survival there. Alright. We're not sitting very well right now. But it could be worse. Let's see if Cresselia or Heatran comes in. Probably going to be Cresselia, I'm guessing. Because he saw the Sylveon, so he probably wants to preserve Heatran in the back. If it is Heatran, we have a choice to make. If it is Cresselia, I mean, we still have a choice to make. We're sitting at 1 HP with Swampert, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go for a Protect with Swampert and try to punish Kangaskhan or what. Okay, so went with the Heatran. If we can take out the Heatran, Sylveon's going to be able to come in and get some work done. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Hyper Voice again, because that does pretty good damage to Kangaskhan. And I'm going to Protect with Swampert. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to Protect with Swampert. That way, even if I don't get the Feint onto Kangaskhan here, I have another turn to get that feint. Alright, let's see. Substitute T-Tran. Okay, I don't hate that. Hyper Voice is going to go right through that substitute. Alright, we're going to go for... Salamence should be able to live a Sucker Punch, so we're going to go for a Hyper Voice and a Wide Guard. Wide Guard is to stop the Sucker Punch into Swampert, and plus, if we do see that Heat Wave, it will stop that Heat Wave. Okay, so he just went for the Protect there. I think we're going to keep Hyper Voicing, get damage through that substitute. And Cresselias are pretty slow, but I'm not sure if it's going to be slower than my Swampert. He could go for an Icy Wind, so I'm just going to Wide Guard again. Seems like the play to make. Stops Heat Wave and stops Icy Wind. Used Earth Power. Okay, it's probably going to be the end of Swampert then. Alright, yep, so there's Swampert gone. And there was that Icy Wind that I was expecting. So in comes Sylveon. And here is the big question with Sylveon. I think I go for... I don't think I'm going to go for a Hyper Voice. I go for the Hyper Voice with Salamence. I think I go for a Shadow Ball on Cresselia. I don't want to be locked into Shadow Ball though against Kangaskhan. So I think I go for the Hyper Voice as well. Yeah. Okay, he used a Protect there. That's fine. Ooh, that hurts. And got the crit. Okay, I got a crit too. I can't say much. So there's Cresselia down. Match getting intense. I'm not sure if Salamence can live a Sucker Punch or not. If he doesn't fake out Salamence, Sylveon stops Kangaskhan. If he fakes out Sylveon, I think I just go for a double Hyper Voice. I'm just kind of afraid of Sucker Punch. How much does Sucker Punch do? It'd be pretty close. I think I just go for it. Yeah, I think I go for the double Hyper Voice. Match was forfeited. Oh, yeah. All right. So that was obviously, that went amazing. I think it came down to my lead matchup there. I basically forced a double switch at the very beginning, and since I knew the switch was coming, I called that Heatran coming in on an Ice Beam, and I used a Scald instead, which really hurt that Heatran coming in. I could have done even better though. The match would have been over even sooner if I'd have gone for that Sacred Sword into that Cresselia slot. That Sacred Sword hitting that King would have been beautiful. And then of course I made that huge mistake with the Aegislash and the Wide Guard, thinking that Wide Guard was going to come out before that Fake Out. I thought Wide Guard was the same priority as Protect, and now that I think about it, I know it's not. I should have just double protected there. So let's see what else. After that mistake though, I think I did pretty well. There was a couple things that, expecting my opponent to do things that I could have done better, a couple predictions. But overall, awesome win today. I'm feeling ecstatic about it, actually. The person was in the 1600s, and not only did I hold my own, but I forced a forfeit. Now, did I get a little bit lucky? I think I did get a little bit lucky in a couple spots, but my luck was enough to overcome the mistakes I made, so it worked out great. So great start to the week. Awesome Monday. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye.